Well, hello there, everyone. We hope that you've had a great week praying. Maybe some of you have fasted as well, perhaps even for the first time. Well done. Today is the last day of our prayer and fasting, so I'm going to go through a few things. Don't forget that you can pray in the prayer room this morning. It's open, the food bank's on, so I'm sure they won't mind if you nip next door and have a little cheeky pray. We also are encouraging you can either pray in a 30-minute block or across the day for 10 minutes, pray across the day for the things that I'm going to share with you now. So the first thing, Sunday evening, 17th of December, we have got our Christmas Carol service, and we've invited the amazing Ratby Brass Band, got to put my teeth in, Ratby Brass Band, Championship Ratby Brass Band, are coming to play carols for us. Always a fantastic evening. Traditional carols draw people to us. So let's pray that we get visitors, and let's pray that as we share the gospel, people will be receptive to it. Saturday, let me check. Sunday the 25th of December, Christmas Day. We always get visitors on Christmas Day as well. Let's pray that God would speak to the people that come, including us. Ask him to refresh us, and just to remind ourselves again of the real reason for the season. Let's pray for our PACE projects. So we know we've got the food bank on this morning in between 10 and 1. We still have our counselling department led by the wonderful Ange. We have our youth team led by Zach and the amazing youth work that is growing. We have got our seniors work and our family stuff that is led by Tracy. So what amazing things we do across the church. So please pray for PACE. Pray that God would help us to connect with the right people. Pray that the right people would come and be helped. It's always amazing to be down at Sassy Seniors and see somebody new there enjoying everyone else's company and a little piece of cake. It's fantastic. Let's pray for the church planting and for Hartlepool. Now, we haven't told you much about Hartlepool really and about what is going on. Pastor Sarah and Pastor Nate have been doing some amazing things up there. And actually, we can't wait to share those details with you. But we don't want to do it while she's in Uganda. So we're probably going to wait until she gets back to give you a bit more information. So please pray that the work she's already done will be long lasting, that the relationships that she's already made will bear fruit. Let's pray for a base there where we might be able to set up church, and let's pray that God would draw people to us there that can be a part of the leadership team of that church too, and really have a great foundation. And what about beyond Hartlepool? If you could pray for that as well. Where next? That would be amazing. One thing that we haven't told you about that we are launching next year is something called LAMP, which is our leadership and ministry pathway. So one of the things that's so crucial to building new churches, to planting new churches, is the foundation that is set. And we want to set up a leadership resource, a leadership course across next year and in the years that follow, where you might be able to get practical application, teaching, learning about doctrine, getting into the Bible, learning from people that have been and done leadership for years and years and years, and checking out some resources as well that are so valuable to us. So LAMP, Leadership and Ministry Pathway, will be kicking off in January next year. Now, obviously, if you're interested, please let us know. But could you pray, just as we are prayerfully pulling the materials together, thinking about who might be able to teach and administrate, could you pray that the right people come, and that also that it bears fruit as well? And finally, let's pray for Pastor Trevor in Stoke. What an amazing work he does. Now, he has got a great gift for those who are more senior in years, a wonderful ministry. And so let's pray for him. Pray that God would refresh him and restore him and give him everything that he needs as he serves that church. Let's pray for him in his health, that God would touch his body. But let's pray for his church people as well. Let's pray that God might bless them with health, that when they meet together, his presence would be known and personal, and that his power would be there. And yes, that he would provide for them as they need it to. That's it. Let's get praying, church.